Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on the third place battle, jump onto Twitter and let us know who you think will be victorious. Will it be H2K with hashtag H2K win?
Or will it be Fnatic with hashtag FNC win?
We're going to have to find out as we get into this game. The crowd is hyped for this series. We're getting ready to head on to the ring.
Armed and ready for this third place deciding match between H2K and Fnatic. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where the cookie crumbles. Lane swap or head-to-head lanes.
Crack Fnatic open.
All right, cracking Fnatic open. Febiven's used the Emperor's Divide, but Ryu's not locked in. Flashes over the pillar. The chase is coming in from Fnatic. Throws in the soldiers, and first blood to Fnatic.
First blood from that middle lane. It goes over to Spirit, and that could... There are only a few members of Fnatic that are easily locked down, whereas Vander...
Oh, he's on the wrong side. Throws out a Death Sentence to buy some time. Teleport cancelled by Odo. Yeah. And there was a kill elsewhere on the map as Red
completed by Gamsu.
1v1.
Oh man, Jankos, he's gonna have to flash away, and Gamsu is not arranged to follow up.
Exciting. They started off with 22 minutes. H2K, they're going for a Baron already. The rest of Fnatic can respond, but this is going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be close, but H2K, they've got the Callista.
Spirit over the wall, he's trying to blind some targets. Hook doesn't land, tries to steal the collateral damage, and Forgiven, he's going to secure it. Two-shot barrage doesn't take anyone down, and H2K get away with murder.
They have so much more vision on the map with that present. Spirit, ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yes, it is. Out from Jankos by himself. He actually jumps over the pillar into two people. He knows that Flanders there with the Dark Patcher to save him.
And the teleport comes down for Odo onto the back line.
But here comes Gamsu.
Spirit, the low and not around. This could be trouble. There is a Callista on the Baron, looking for the fight. Fnatic decide to engage. It's secured by H2K.
And Forgiven will pick it up. Empress Divide comes out, and Forgiven's onto him. They will be trading back. Vander is fighting in the bottom side, but Jankos is the first to fall. Ryu's being chased after. Gamsu's coming in for the kill.
They've traded back and forth, but Forgiven is still alive. He's flashed forward for Febiven, and Forgiven's taking him down. It's a double kill for Forgiven as Gamsu's trying to chase down Odo. 4 members of H2K are dead, only with the cost of 3 members for Fnatic, but H2K secured the Baron and the gold. Fnatic win.
Fnatic have managed to claw themselves into a situation where it could work for them. They are still behind though, and H2K are still looking for opportunities to close. Here comes the teleport into the backline from Odo.
This will be the flank. Who's he going to jump onto? It's going to be Spirit. He dashes away. Gamsu now coming in. Forgiven is being zoned away. Kalai finds him. Ryu gets the first kill onto Spirit. The ultimate out from Fevin. He's looking to tear apart the tree. Odo one is dropping low. And Forgiven, he's still kiting away. Gamsu finds him. Jumps back to safety. That's the double kill. 4 kills over to Fnatic. That will be the wipe.
Everything's coming up Fnatic in these team fights, and H2K are showing the same weaknesses that cost them a spot in the finals. H2K have fallen apart at the seams in these team fights, and difficult picks to deal with have completely torn them apart.
And how pivotal was not having an exhaust. Gamsu completely soloed Forgiven on their back line. Death timers are up to 45 seconds for H2K, and Fnatic, they've taken down an inhibitor turret. They've taken down an inhibitor. They've set their sights on the Nexus.
They're actually just going straight in for the kill here, guys. And with the death time is so low, there's nothing that H2K can do. The second Nexus tower will fall, and Fnatic find the first win in its best of 5. Fighting. So in this game, I would like to see H2K just go balls to the wall and go ham.
They've got 2 teleports. They've got point and click CC. They've got a Thresh for safety. The tools are there. Let's find out if they can use them. It is the same comps again. The fan vote was in favor of Fnatic earlier today. You know how this works.
Yeah, it's H2K. What? H2K win is the hashtag if you want them to take it. Hashtag FNC win if you think Fnatic with one of their members on home turf can lock in a second win.
The pivotal member on home turf as Febiven led Fnatic to a Game 1 win in the series. We're loading up onto the Rift for game number 2.
Oh, this is going to turn into a surprise party by the looks of it.
He's going to chase after it. Spirit has the ultimate. He's going to knock him into the rest of the team. Ryu's just going to go down. First blood over to Reckless. Jankos is a little too late to show up. No lamps respite from Jankos, but he won't need it.
Surprise! It's all of Fnatic in the middle lane.
Vander's there. Although Vander's going to juicy a target. He's looking for Reckless, connects with the death sentence. Teleport comes down early from H2K. They're going to carry on chasing. Reckless gets knocked up into the air. The support is there. It's Vander that secures the kill with the help of a box. And H2K get one on the board. It's a flash play forward.
Flash play, and they won't be able to get any more onto Spirit. He also flashes away, and Feven over the wall, commanding those soldiers to put some damage onto Ryu. That will just be one kill over to H2K.
Overkill.
Yeah, exactly. I want this. Right, Rift Herald will be challenged for because we are in Europe, and that's what these teams do. Rift Herald is secured by H2K, and they're chasing down Jankos. The Landra Spy will buy some time, but here comes Feven.
Well, Feven is incredibly low. He's going to be chased after. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Ryu is also caught out, and the jump into it from Spirit. Point-blank range. He'll take him out with a shotgun over the wall. The Vander will be 0-1. They save you. 2-for-1 to Fnatic.
Playing the bait game. Nobody from H2K has responded just yet.
But they got a TP from Ryu in that situation. So again, here they go!
And they find Forgiven. The slide, the glide, the kill over to Feven. Picks up the kill onto Forgiven.
Slam dunk for Fnatic, their 4th kill of the game. They throw 4 members into this middle inner turret, and Vander's death sentence does not find a target. Fnatic extend their lead, and they take the tower lead as well.
They want to start this, but it's risky. The longer they hesitate, the more chance there is for Fnatic to contest this. It's a couple seconds late.
Let's find out what H2K can do. There's 3 members of Fnatic still nearby. Baron down to 4,000. The rest of Fnatic, they're deciding to move in. Parallel convergence could stop 3. Yes!
2,000 health left. Jankos goes down.
He's stolen!
They get it!
Can't get it. Spirit with the steal, and that's 2 kills. Fnatic, this could be a second game in the bank.
6,000 gold in the lead. Baron buff on their team, and they're barreling down the middle lane. In the base, super minions just about on the steps of H2K, and the rest of Fnatic, they're setting themselves up. Jankos is almost soloed by Spirit alive. The Lance Spike goes down, and here's the fight.
Well, I thought Spirit was caught, but maybe the entirety of H2K are caught. Forgiven's dropping out. The true shot barrage from Reckless. That's the double kill, and they will be cleaning up house. That's everyone going down from H2K. Ryu's the only one alive.
Oh, not for much longer if Fnatic can stop him. Ryu makes it to the step, gets the fountain for help. Fnatic dive him, kill him, and Chrono break their way out. They turn their attention to the Nexus turret, and in 25 minutes, destroy H2K in the second game of the series. If you blinked, you could have missed the ending to that game.
Well, certainly H2K were caught a little sleeping, trying to blink maybe, fell asleep at the wheel and let Fnatic take control.
And the problem gets compounded more because H2K lost a series where their aggressive team fights and aggressive tower dives cost them games against Origin. Not only do they have to get over all of those problems, they also have to deal with this 6,000 person crowd in Rotterdam that is so clearly behind Fnatic. It is a mental challenge in every single regard for what could be the last game of the day.
It's an uphill struggle, and we're now on match point. H2K, they are 1 loss away from Fnatic securing this series.
Oh, no real CC chances though. First blood is avoided. Dwarf Doom goes in, locks Clyde down in place. Jankos is coming to support. This is a 2-on-2, and Clyde doesn't have the damage to back.
Here's Vander.
There goes Wolf, looking for more damage. Defensive flash over the wall. Vander gets the headbutt pulverized onto Clyde. First blood secured by H2K.
It's like, why is there an Alistair in my lane? But it's because that top lane trade happens, and he was already in the right area. So well played by
Talking
H2K.
about going for a fight, Jankos is looking for one in the middle lane.
Here they go.
Already 6 though. That's locked in place by the tomb. Easy pickup for Jankos. That was the tower dive you were talking about.
Tower diving by the numbers. Just completely go in, take one person down. Spirit had no chance, no flash, nothing to save him. Easy kill.
H2K are still continuing to pressure as well, and they've really started to open up the 1-3-1, and Fnatic have identified this and are looking for a fight, but so are H2K. Double teleport coming in. Clyde is going to be backing off, and 0-1, it flashes in. He's going to knock Clyde into his team with the arcane smash. Spirit is now under attack. Ryu goes in.
They're not done yet. H2K have found themselves 2 kills, have found themselves a tower, and they've even got minions still left to play with. They're looking for more.
They're going to continue to push into the inhibitor tower. It's 14 minutes into the game, but apparently H2K just don't realize.
No, they do not, and they don't care. 6 towers down, plus 7,000 gold, and they've broken open Fnatic's base.
But you've got to maybe look at the comparison now between this series and H2K series versus Origin, where H2K didn't have the best game one. Fnatic?
Well, so please do continue.
Didn't have the best game one for H2K, and then game two was rocky. Game three, they just show up and it's just
He
like,
wants it to find a pick. Gamsu's waiting in the wings. The tension is slowly building as H2K are trying to set up, but they're taking some poke from Reckless.
And Fnatic are forced to just group mid. They can't play. Oh, Spirit!
There's the engage, and Spirit is locked into a frozen tomb. He's going down. Inhibitor will be picked up from H2K, and they have broken the base of Fnatic.
Yeah, I have no idea how Spirit got deaded there, but H2K just made it look so easy. Super minions in the middle lane. They can even back away, get some control of this jungle, and maybe look to play around Baron.
It looked about as clinical from the minimap as a ward being there, and Spirit just steps towards it, maybe even tries to clear it. I didn't see exactly what happened, and then H2K just come over the wall, blow him up because he had no way of escaping. That's going to mean the Baron attempt here from H2K is on, and with Spirit 5 seconds away, this would have to be a massive mistake.
Dropping very low, true shot barrage. Good timing.
Close.
But Jankos is there, so he has smite. That would not be a smite you want to mess up, because H2K will force them, and they have a team fighting composition. So Fnatic, again, if they get caught out, like Spirit was, they'll just lose more and more of the base as Odoane goes in.
He's tower diving, the tower's down! Already an objective secured by H2K. Teleport for Gamsu defensively, but he's running around saying, what do I do? Who do I look for? The answer is Jankos. He's got the first kill of the fight for Fnatic, with Spirit's locked down. H2K looking to find another. They won't be able to shut him down, but they'll be content with the fight and the base from Fnatic.
They'll back off, they take down the inhibitor, rest of the minions are flooding in. Had they not lost Jankos there, maybe they could have pushed for more, but that was a 1-for-1, but ultimately, more inhibitors going. If they go for a team fight, they still lose, because H2K are one so far ahead and have team fight. In this game, they just, as you said, Stress, they have to wait for H2K to mess up.
They fell too far behind too early on, and H2K, they're looking for one more dive. This will not be a mistake for H2K. They've broken another tower down. The inhibitor will fall shortly thereafter, and Ryu's taking a lot of damage from Fnatic, but it simply will not matter. It's a 5v4. Supers are inside the base of Fnatic, and H2K with the Baron buff. We're going to be looking to finish this one off. It just wears off in the last few seconds. And a teleport coming to re-engage.
Nah, they're going for round two. They have the minions coming in. They're just trying to set up the waves. And Ryu, he's looking for someone. But that's the great thing about sending Lissandra back, is with Home Guards, you can very easily find a target who doesn't expect you to go in there.
Yeah, Ryu just wants to be in the picture as this game ends. At this point, it's like, I've got this, guys. H2K just waiting for the situation to go in.
And they may have found it. Gamsu's taking a lot of damage, and he'll be killed before he can even use the ultimate. The Nexus turret will be the target for most of H2K. Lamb's Spike gets thrown down from Jankos to buy time, and Forgiven's buying all the time that H2K need. This is the first game in the series that H2K look to be picking up. The fight's not over yet,
but they're dropping so low. 3 people go down, shut down over for Bevan. Double kill for Reckless. Odoane, the only one left alive, and that is 5-4-1 triple kill to Forgiven.
Fnatic will not go down without a fight, and despite being behind, they hold on for at least one more fight.
The slight overstep by H2K trying to end the game too quickly.
Still have all these super minions flooding into the base, so realistically, Fnatic can't fight them, and there's those 2 Nexus turrets alive.
Oh, we'll find out if H2K
Dead.
look for a target. It's an engage from Gamsu. He's managed to throw Jankos to the front line. Featherman waiting in the wings, but H2K have too strong a front line, and there's the package. Forgiven sends Fnatic reeling. It's H2K with 3 kills. Forgiven even survives, and Reckless is forced to run away. The Nexus will be going down, and H2K will not go down without a fight.
That's the H2K that people talk about when they say this team could potentially have made it all the way to the finals. The problem is they've had mistakes in other games, and they are still only 1 win on the board in this series. I mean, Fnatic have looked better in the first 2 games. On that, we'll see who's going to win, though, here first. That's the all-important one.
That is the important question for right now, and one that you guys have to answer. Who are you supporting? It is game 4 as H2K and Fnatic once more load up onto the Rift. Cast your votes And let us know who you think will be victorious. Can Fnatic close this game out?
Yes, hashtag H2K win or hashtag FNC win. I want to hear your thoughts on how this one is going to turn out, because it's still match point. H2K one loss away from being secured into fourth place.
And Reckless wants time to get his first item. Forgiven just wants to shove. Bottom lane is the first point of contention. Gamsu, he's got to run.
He puts down the pillar, but doesn't help him a whole lot. Flash from Odoame as well. But Spirit's now coming into the fight. He tells Gamsu to go back in. But that's the first blood over to Jankos. The first blood king has arrived.
It looked perhaps like Fnatic wanted to try and take that side of the map here, and Spirit goes, okay, I don't even have to leave the jungle now. I just take away the bottom side. Now does Jankos go into the enemy top side? That's what Evan, look at
Odo,
it. Odo.
He opted to engage with the Maelstrom. Gamsu's healing up. He's going to pick up the kill. Subjugate says, you shall not pass. And Spirit will help Gamsu on the tower.
What was that engage out of Odoamne right there? He looked like he was just trying to bait him perhaps into the tower, but he was way too far away for that.
He's still in the enemy jungle. It's just like, there's no crooks there because you
they
took
can
them
go
like
for Odo.
30 seconds ago.
Remember, Odo's got no flash and Gamsu's winning, so I think they're going for it.
Preemptive pillar. Spirit's looking for more CC, but unfortunately it's Trundle, so he'll get a little bit more down. Oh, Odoamne goes back in and pops the eventual Maelstrom. This time it works out, and in the 1-on-2.
I'm not sure why Gamsu gets under the tower there. He didn't have...
And slow reaction from Fnatic.
But this is the type of style that Fnatic have seen success with here in Rotterdam, as the crowd, I'm sure you can hear them winding up.
They certainly are trying to get that little wave.
Ooh, flash!
Oh. Petrifying Gaze doesn't stun anybody. It's not over yet. Flash from Fly. They really want Ryu. Twin Bang is poisoning Ryu down. Febby gets the kill. A lot thrown in for that one.
That was the flash into the ultimate from Forbidden, so Ryu had the time to react to it going over to H2K in this series, so you were correct on your assumption. Spirit, found Jankos, but does he really want this?
He'll get into the line as well. A flash over the wall from Gamsu. An instant response with a flash of Jankos.
All of a sudden, Fnatic, they're now playing again defensively. Well, Gamsu, he's caught out.
Jankos has found him. Do not have those flashes, but Gamsu, he has to walk around his own pillar. And Jankos will take him down. Because as soon as the Petrifying Gaze doesn't land, you can just turn around and rise. Like, Cassiopeia doesn't have anything really else there. Jankos flashes into the pit, but he's going to try and dance of arrows over the wall. The interrupt from Cly was beautiful.
It's not done yet. Reckless is looking for more. Gets the exhaust from Vander. Vander's going to stand behind me on a minion. Fnatic will pick up the dragon and the kill. Very good play from Clark.
The Q will be blocked out from Forgiven, and I've got more auto attacks to throw at you. And he will actually pop his heal there. Ryu is now caught out, and there's no heal coming in from his AD character to save him. But Odoame's there as well. Comes out with the Q, comes out with the damage. The vengeful Maelstrom not even being popped yet. Kalai is going to have to make a hasty retreat.
He's running for his life. The boomerang blade rattles across Fnatic, and Forgiven was left untouched in that choke point. Helped secure the kill.
H2K currently don't have their teleports, meaning Gamsu can stay in the bot lane and actually apply pressure when Baron is actually on the board, and I just saw some pings towards it.
Wow, that's exactly what Gamsu is doing, trying to pull pressure. Odo's sustaining a lot of his damage, got the Sunfire, got the Glacial. In actual fact, somewhat turning it around. The passive from Odo's working wonders. Subjugate comes up from Gamsu, will buy some time, but not a lot. Jankos decides to come join the fight, but look at the rest of Fnatic. They're going to make a play for Baron. Gamsu will give up his life as Jankos secures the third kill, and the rest of Fnatic, they're on Baron.
Well, this is the gambit that Fnatic were trying to make, but immediately H2K are able to ward them away with those 3-man stack, and then they have to back off.
Seraph Embrace completed Abyssal, as well as the needlessly large rod and another Amp Tome. How much damage do you think Febby actually has, Stress? I'll have to answer that quickly, because it looks like a teamfight may happen.
I'll let him answer it himself, because it looks like this is going to kick off.
And there's the sapling over the Walne, looking for this fight to open up. Spirit, he starts off the dragon. And Jankos, he's
on the
moving
hunt.
back and forth on the hunt's being used. Odoamne goes in. Gamsu, he's going to be flashing away from him. Clyde pops the ultimate. He's not being killed for now. Dragon is still under contest. Fnatic do secure it. Odoamne jumps in. He's so tanky. Jankos, 1v1 duel against Spirit. He's trying to edge him outside of the circle.
It's not going to be enough just yet. Spirit finally goes down once the respite ends. Featherman is still holding on to the Petrifying Gaze. It misses! Featherman does not find a target, and Clyde loses his life because of it. Febby's in full retreat. exhausted. Your damage does not matter through that summoner spell, and H2K win the ensuing fight.
Oh, Fnatic held on to the ult for so long, and it's because H2K broke themselves apart in that. Here's H2K a grouping. Ryu turns, it's just not quick enough.
And now Baron has been started off from H2K as a response. Gamsu's trying to get involved. Reckless, Clyde's there, but that's
got
really
it.
Yankos finding the Baron. Gamsu's now being chased down, but Forgiven did trade his life for this.
Gamsu's got himself a double and he's still not dead! Survives on top of the W as H2K now starting to retreat. 3 members with Baron and Fnatic, they're flashing for more. Clyde's got his available, but I don't think there's any targets. Ooh, no, Fnatic
nice
gets
dodge.
the kills. Unbreakable comes up from Vanda. Will buy some time. H2K lose 2, but secure Barons. He moves into the jungle and the rest of H2K in a commanding position.
Commanding position, they want to look for mid as well. Just keep on piling on the pressure. Fnatic having difficulty clearing. Clyde tried to go in.
Well, let's take a look how the fight plays out. On the hunt used just to provide some wave clear, some utility. Fnatic give up the presence on the tower and the entire tempo of that lane.
Yeah, well, there was disrespect from both top laners in that one-on-one because Odoamne jumps in and then Gamsu's like, I can trade easily against this, and then vice versa, he just jumps in. There's the pillar out from Gamsu, and Spirit's going to put down the smoke screen, tries to go for the steal, doesn't quite get it. Now he's a little overextended, but Odoamne is separated from his team. He needs to try and get around this wall, but Fnatic are stopping him from doing that, and they're pulling the trigger.
Odoamne is looking for an engage, throws down the vengeful Maelstrom. It's Clyde that's caught Yankos, but it simply may not matter. Glacial Fissure will buy some time for H2K to reposition. Spirit flashes away defensively, and here comes Reckless. It was a reckless move with the package, costing him his life. There is at least 1 kill back onto Vanda. Follow Gamsu as he's being focused down by 2 AD carries. It's a double kill for Yankos. A flash onto Featherman. Petrifying Gaze has already been used, but Ryu will run him down, prisons him with the rune, and Fnatic are in trouble.
Fnatic in major trouble, and again, H2K offer no real opening for Forgiven to turn this fight around. Odo's going top. He wants to push this.
Oh man, he's going in onto Spirit. He's got all those minions helping him as well. Vengeful Maelstrom, but now Ryu's there as well. He comes in with the Vengeful Maelstrom and the W and the Ace out for Ryu and H2K.
Fnatic have 30-second death timers. Inhibitors can be exposed. H2K, they can look to finish the game. They've turned their attention to a Nexus turret.
And now with the minions as well, there's nothing that's going to stop them. Clyde has respawned, but now the Nexus turrets are falling. First one goes down, looking towards the second, and Clyde, he's going to try and defend. Reckless is now here as well.
This is going to get close, but H2K are in a 4-on-1. They're focusing down the Nexus. Reckless does not have the tools to deal with it. And engaged from Odo. The Nexus goes down, and ahoy Rotterdam! We're going to game 5!
It is in their players' hands now. Their fate rests with the teams.
It really does, and we'll find out where the momentum lies. This is for 50 championship points, for 3rd place in the spring split. And once this game concludes, North America will take off with Team Liquid versus Immortal. So hello to anyone in NA, in Mandalay Bay that's busy watching. But now, it's Europe's turn. It's game 5, and it's H2K taking on Fnatic.
Time today, make sure you hit us up on Twitter, hashtag H2KWin, hashtag FNCWin. See where your heart lies.
That's Yankos' first mark of the Kindred, and he's immediately going to make his way up top towards Clyde. King of First Blood, is he back?
Well, Clyde's dropping low, Yankos, he gets the flash, so we're close.
Oh,
Looping around, there's a ward as well.
I think they might die for this one. There's a teleport available for Odoamne. He's already started to channel it. They're looking for Reckless and Clyde. There's no flash for Clyde.
But Spirit is very close. They need to pull the trigger. They need to do it right now. Odoamne goes in, slams Clyde against the wall. Spirit now comes into the fight. Yankos, he's going to use the Dance Barons to get away. First blood to Odoamne in his 5th game. Now Spirit looking to back away, and that's a clean first blood.
Oh, Febby's here, though.
This could be scary. Shockwave is available, but a lot of people are still very healthy. Febby's only got a Chalice, not enough AP to work with, and that was a well-coordinated dive from H2K.
Yankos going for Dragon now. This will be the first one of the game. We've actually not really been getting long games in this series. Fnatic, oh, Reckless is going to be leading on charge. I'm not sure about that one, but now the rest of the squad is here. This is dropping very low. Fnatic,
It's stolen!
Spirit again, unreal.
TP.
Here comes the TP. They're actually going to go in for this fight.
Let's find out what they can do. The package has already been used. True Shot Barrage flies across all of H2K, but there's just not enough damage. H2K are tearing through Fnatic's front line. 2 members of them down already. H2K only losing Yankos. H2K are looking for the tower.
Now try and siege this one in. They've got the caster minions there. This should be going down. There's nothing that Fnatic can do about this one.
Fnatic at this point are going to try and just stand there, but again...
Ryu has access to his TP. Gamsu does as well. They're locked down. Spirit pinned against the wall. Odo's got 4 members of Fnatic in front of him. The Glacial Fish has already been used, and Fnatic are trying to peel away. Yankos is in from the side. Collateral damage and the re-engage.
But Gamsu's gone in. Ryu, he's dropping low.
They've got the kill. Ryu is down. Fnatic are looking for more. They've turned their attention onto Odo Omni as the Blade of the Rune King comes out. That's slowing Odo. One more Mystic shot. It's a kill. Reckless has taken him down. Gamsu is so beefy. Lambda Spike will buy time, and it throws Yankos to the borders. Featherman picks up the kill, and H2K get aced.
5-0. Look at the death timers. 40 seconds, and they're pushing in. This is a repeat of game 2.
Fnatic are looking for the inhibitor, and the crowd has exploded here in Rotterdam. Back to the game from Fnatic, and they are taking this inhibitor.
They really are. There's 30 seconds left.
Is this it?
Fnatic are looking for the Nexus. They're onto a Nexus turret. The crowd is on their feet and losing it.
No way is this happening. The Nexus turrets are going down, and Fnatic, as they take down this Nexus, they are in sole possession of third place. 50 points on the road to Worlds. Fnatic, congratulations.
And for another game this series, blink and you miss it. H2K looked for the teleports, did not find it, and got punished for overreaching.
Not only punished, but Fnatic just went through like a freight train. Mid-outer was still standing before that fight, and Fnatic took that, took inner, inhib, and the Nexus.
The faces on Fnatic ecstatic, and rightfully so. What a way to end that series. In honestly true Fnatic fashion. Upsetting H2K at the final hurdle.
Tough, and you know it was a call to go forward that cost the game. But the man on your screen right now, Fabi, smiling ears to ear in front of his countrymen, in front of his hometown crowds.
Gotta feel good.
There was a standing ovation in the hall.
Everyone chanting his name.
You could see that on the same time, Odo looking, you know, at a loss for words.
Right.
I mean, Fnatic don't need words right now. They'll just bask in the glory of winning. But you've got to look at that from H2K. It looked to be a good fight. They knew there was no shockwave until halfway through the fight, but something went horribly wrong as they were moving forward, and Fnatic had the tools available as the fight went into phase 2. Shockwave comes out, Yankos pulled out, and Fnatic are the victors.
Honestly speechless as an ending to that game, and so many of those games in this best of 5 ended that way. But Fnatic, they just knew their limits. They knew how to play the game, and they knew what could be converted into a win. As you mentioned, outer turret was up, and he pushed for the Nexus at 31 minutes.
We asked the question,